Pull up the vibe and Michael dep on the wire. Big up.
One Orville expression. Yeah. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. Salute. Oh, God, Mr. Orville.
Up for you, hear me?
Yeah, man, me I hear you, man. Me I hear you big and bold, man. You see me I say?
Proper way, proper.
Yo,
Yes,
thank you for joining us, brother.
Respect me, General.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. My respect to you, man. You see me I say?
Yes,
and
I.
to all me respect the eye, me actually, normally me I do an interview, me just, I understand, me just go in and say, yo, you know. But guess what, me get question for you, boy. Me get question, you understand?
Yes, I.
So the first question, you start out in the early 2000s, yeah, when I start this expressions movement.
The expressions journey started, 2002.
Yeah?
2002, 2003, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole concept started from, I would say, 2000 itself, when we just go at XED. 2 years after I got XED, that's when it started.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it formalized 3 years after.
Formalized 3 years after.
Yeah.
All right. What was the turning point? Because I didn't know, me hear about you, I see you around the place a dance. Tell us, Orville, the turning point that now it turning from becoming from a passion into a business. Because that now you know for a business. Back then we know you as a dancer. What was the turning point that you say, yo, no longer only dancing, now it's a business? A good question me have for you, know.
Yeah, man.
Good question me have for you.
The turning point would be just before I finish my course of studies at XED Community College. The college as a teacher student, because I'm a teacher at the college. And more being on both sides of the fence. We're going on the street and we see we're going on the street, and then we're in a college and we realize you see, to have a solid education as a dancer, and to be able to articulate yourself to corporate Jamaica and international people, it only makes you stronger. So I realize how them treat dancehall dancers in Jamaica. You have to walk through the service entrance. And dancers don't know how to articulate themselves. That means that them not get paid the right amount of money, because every man feel like say if him go on a corporate event, him have to go out and spliff. I say, no, man, we have to start regulate yourself, because there's a particular business acumen where you have to have, and you have to follow a certain guideline. You can't carry the exact street in a corporate. You have to tailor it for corporate. You get what I say? Because in everything you have the feel part of it, and then you have the professional side of it. So I would have said in 2005, I decided say we have to take it to the street a different kind of way, and we have to formalize this thing, because now I learn different things now about business at college. So I said, no man, this can apply to dancehall too.
Oh, 1 second. Lala Bella and Doubles, you're welcome. You understand? Your input welcome. I'm people that may talk to. Also 05 I decide to yo the shift have to go on. I guess 05 February Bogle drop out, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
January.
That.
I think January. 20th of January, I think.
And January or February. One of them, you're good alright. And as me said in my opening statement, Bogle was the best. And I love Bogle to my heart. You understand?
Yeah.
And the general. But the difference between you, not only you and Bogle, but when I say ding dong too, you bridge the gap between the dancing and the business aspect of the thing.
Yes, sir.
You understand? The business aspect of the thing, and that is what you are now known for. You understand? Okay. Big up Doubles. I have more question. Doubles, you there?
Morning.
I have a next question. You're a choreographer too. You tell me some of the artists who you work with.
All right.
Too much done.
Wally, yeah, Wally.
Yeah, me have some name, man. Because I do my research.
Yeah,
You do it for Shaggy, yeah? Sean
yeah,
Paul, Beanie Man. You understand?
yeah.
Back in the days, you do all that. You see me? But no, do you still choreograph for dancers, or you do your own thing now?
Yeah, man. Me still choreograph. All right, so let me tell you one of the biggest
Yeah,
things where,
yeah.
when me
Please do,
realize
please do.
leave off. When me realize leave off of that. 1998. And me choreograph all I dance and I go in the national stadium when we have vie for World Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, and me choreograph all I dance them. Sin, them movements that make me that meet Bogland, you know, him rate me as a man where upon the corporate side of things from them time there. And you have to rate the God for when you for the street because him bring street to
yeah.
a level where we can take it and formalize it in a corporate. So that is one of the things when we do my choreograph 400 and odd dancers for Sean Kingston when he come to Jamaica.
Oh,
And presently me a choreograph for Grand Gala, for this year's Grand Gala. And every now and then different artists call me.
mm,
Shelly just did something for Busy Signal. So the work continues. But we formalize dancehall now, where dancehall is not just a dance anymore, or we're not just working for corporate Jamaica now, but dancehall is in school because it may have a course when I write that is accredited by Heart and City and Guilds. So you
oh.
can teach dancehall in a school and you can leave with a certificate, a Heart certificate and a City and Guilds certificate, and go overseas, go teach, and go into the hotel, them go teach and earn proper money. You can't give them no store now because them certified.
Gone are the days when dancers get a thing.
Get a thing. Yeah,
You
man, we
see?
upgrade now to a buckler NSC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's real, man. Doubles, you have a question, Doubles?
You know, whenever why you ask me that, because I gotta keep it real. When I
Yeah,
came back was when you said doubles and Lalibela, that part, right? But
yeah,
me I gotta ask it how me maybe him never answer before, and if he did, maybe him can just expound on it.
yeah.
Pick up yourself, Orville.
Yeah, man. Big
Blessed
up the
love,
one and
man.
only Apple,
Yeah,
man.
thank you for stopping by today.
Yeah.
Respect.
Um, so my question is, and it's even based on the fact that you've decided to take dancehall and put it in a course that people are able to do. But in when you were growing up, has I don't know if you already told them, like I said, has dancing always been a part of you? And then if it was, what kind of outlets did they have at the time to help you actually master or hone those skills?
All right. So I tell people two things. One, I was born dancing.
Yeah.
Two, I didn't choose dance, dance chose me. So the way the passion they run deep, there everything was not presented to me to make it easy to pursue dancing to a level where I can say that I will live off of. So the
Yeah.
passion made me go search for certain things. Because when I started Exed Community College, I made a proposal to start a dancehall course in our college that was an absolute Methodist institution. And when I had to show them a side of dancehall that would be good for a curriculum. And that is where it started. So everything was not presented to me. I really go hunt it. I go out there, go make sure, say, based on how I feel about dancehall and based on how dancehall is projected on the international stage, even by some Jamaicans, I think that narrative did have to stop and people have to realize, say, there's a side to dancehall that we can export.
Right. And I want to be clear, like we usually when we say dancehall, we're speaking about the music, but you're actually talking about the dancing
Yeah.
in the dancehall.
The
You
dancing
know,
dancehall.
right. And so even that I do think, well, let me not do think. Grow coming up, like was there anybody dancing, even though you had to search for your own lane, was there anybody dancing within the same dancehall space where you'd say Me like how that person are going, and if anything, I would like to do, do what they do or better, or that person inspired you. Did you have anybody like that?
My older brother, Bogle, um, a brother named Maxi Clan. I mean, I tell you about some brother we forward before Bogle.
Right.
Maxi Clan. You have groups like Soul Sonic Boys. Because before we got to dancehall, we used to have the youth them dance in the 70s. We have the S90 youth them where they create the dance S90 Skank. We have Holly Gully Boys. These are persons that nobody speak about now because these are some of the man them are forward from the 70s where dance. Same Laba
Yeah.
Laba. Same Laba Laba because a lot of people call Bogle name to get a hypo type because of who Bogle is in the thing. And people still don't talk about one of his influence, one of the man them were dead with him. Laba Laba, who is a unsung hero and the man they dance from
Mm-hmm.
in the 50s and 60s as a young man. So the the history is deep, but some people tend to start it where they know it from. So Bogle are the easiest name for cars. So some people don't really go before that. So that is what that also led me to do my own deep research. But
Mm-hmm.
my brother, my older brother, who lives in New York now, would have been my first inspiration as a skanker. My old man as well in Abaka, my old man nickname,
Well, when you
Jarvis
say you're
Soul.
born a dance, so me I
Yeah man.
expect it come from somebody.
Yeah man. His nickname is Dancing.
Mm.
That's my old man's nickname. And then man they are dance from Escana days and yeah. So I come see to happen. And the
Okay.
community where I live in, he might have one of the person who start the first dance halls, we carry the first dance hall session because my yard was the yard where everybody come party. Because my old lady have a shop
Mm.
and everybody used to gather there. So and that's how the music used to play and all of the dancing was
Got you. So
Mm.
then, like, so that sound like, for as from what me here right now, you were inspired by what is around you, who is around you, sorry, and then you kind of build on that. So then, by the time you get to what age would you say, like, you get your first, we love call it bus in a Jamaica, but you'd say you get your first recognition for say Orville dancehall dancer.
Oh.
1995.
Ooh.
1995. I choreograph um dancers for Tasty's talent competition. I mean I
Was
talk
it
about
something that Tasties had requested from you, or this was people?
yeah, they requested it from me because I see the competition I go on and a friend of mine had a link to the people who promoted or produced the show. They produced the show and me I said to them say, yo, me see the artist them on stage style, but the man them not have no stagecraft. Them time them me no know. I just watch things and see how foreigners move on stage and see that it kind of add to them show. And we still have this tendency where we just run up on stage and just, you know, just DJ and pull up and run off.
Freestyle,
And
yeah.
people
Mm-hmm.
are engaged by a show, by what you give them. And it don't if you have 10 dancers on stage with you, but just how you use the stage. What is the strongest area of the stage? Is it center stage? Is it stage right? When do you come center stage to do like these are things when I work out in my head and then them say, all right, we're employ you for at the rehearsal them, you work with the artist them, tell the artist them. So even people like Vegas me work with from them time they before Vegas bus. We work on stagecraft with the general them. So it's been from that time and then the second wave of what put me out there now would be 1998 when me I run out in the middle of the field with 20 females around me with 35,000 people in the national stadium. Them time then nobody don't know my name, them just said the Ross and the girl.
And what was that experience like? Now everybody starts say the Rasta and the girl them like from the
Is
I would want to know. So you choreographed that whole thing, I'm assuming. What was the thought process that went into that? And you did you think the reaction was gonna be? what
I
it was.
don't know what is happening, but my hardly I hear you is like you.
Oh, you're not
Very
hearing me?
We are hearing.
low.
I'm hearing you. Okay, doubles. You're low. All right, turn up your mic, doubles.
My mic is up.
Let's put up my thing. Yeah, may I hear you properly? Yeah, hear me good,
You
Orville?
can.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
may I hear you louder than
You see,
doubles.
we are here, you know. Doubles, we are here too. Big up doubles. Orville, let me read a comment here. Lala Bella, big up yourself. Orville, the Vanguard is the Rex Negelford. You're Nettoford. You remember him, Orville? Rex
Yeah,
Nettoford?
man. Yeah,
Of
man.
dance
Reciprocal
and
from
dancing choreography. Yeah,
Yeah,
big,
he's
from
big,
saying
big up
NDT
that
too.
Rex
Orville is that to him.
Nettoford.
Hmm.
Yeah. Orville, you have classes in Jamaica, then you bring classes abroad. What's the difference between teaching Jamaicans to dance and teaching, say, a group of Polish to dance or German dancers? What's the difference between teaching a class in Jamaica and teaching abroad?
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting question, Car. Here,
Uh,
it started
yeah,
out.
man. I do my research.
Yeah, man. It started out with me being a little. I was a little apprehensive for teach overseas because for
Mm-hmm.
me it did look at one point like the culture is being appropriated. Like, people just come take what them can get and just go back a foreign go and teach it and earn money and fight. So
Yeah.
I was not just apprehensive, but me very vocal about it because I remember seeing some people take some pieces of dance and move and put it
Mm-hmm.
in our choreography and I call it some different things. And my write up about it, it was on Facebook at the time. And then all of the dancers them came at me, some foreign dancers, some youth from in a New York, and just people are coming and say in bad mind and in rare. And I said, no man, we don't have no idea what them youth go through at night time in the streets of Jamaica. Create them dance move, name them dance move, bust the dance in a Jamaica first, and them are the fight, forget a bus out in the world, but uno just take them moves and change this right here and change that this and call it something totally different. So that
Yeah.
is where it started from, and until I was invited by a youth to Russia. And I did,
Russia.
yeah,
Yeah.
me never feel the vibe, but I helped must about 5 dancers for go Russia, including my wife for go Russia. Because me just never.
What year was this? What year was this?
This was 2011 or 12.
Okay.
And then when I talk to the youth, I said to him, brother, I don't know, because you said the kind of fire when I get on Facebook, and just on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know if one comes so far and I don't know if I'm going to be protected. And I said, no, man. So it turned out that he was a Haitian living in Russia. And he said, no, brother, the reason why I ask you is that the book dancers already, but in terms of knowing about the culture from the root, we need somebody to come talk to them about that. And I tell him, say, yeah, cause that is what is missing in a brother. Cause people just dance, but people don't understand where it come from. So that is why so many persons taking it and just doing it because they only see the dance. And the dance popular now. So because it's popular, everybody around with it. And him invite me to Russia. And we go. It was me, Crazy Hype, Kiva.
Big up, Crazy Eye, big up Kiva, yeah?
Yeah, man. And Global Bob, and a youth from academics. So got them and we realized what was missing, and we realized that the information is very important. And we gave them the information. And since then, I must say about 12 or 13 Russian visa I have, because that's the amount of times I've been there. And then what was interesting now is that the people really came out for the information. So if we go back to what the question is about, the difference is we have it here in Jamaica, but for some reason our dancers don't seem to be very interested. No matter about them time in the information, they just do it because them have it. And a man still kind of have a pullback energy towards learning the root of it. But when you got foreign, the man them start embrace it on a different level. So you're now forced to pass on that knowledge for one very important reason, that people don't abuse it, that people don't appropriate it, that a man don't feel like him just can't take it and go run with it and use it. So since that, I must say about 43 or 44 countries I've gone to teach right around the world. So me do that, and me still never comfortable that, you know, you're giving these people this information. What you going to do for Jamaica, even though the man them still have, you know, sometimes lagger-headed. Me write the dancehall course outline for Jamaicans, for a man get himself accredited, so a man can take that and say, well, when we're going to Europe, you know, this is an accreditation from yard. So it makes me, we supposed to be the persons who earn the most money around the world in a dancehall. Yes, so it makes. So when a man leave here and go overseas, he's supposed to talk with him chess, and he's supposed to talk about dance. He's not supposed to talk about just dancehall. In fact, talk about dance from the traditional side as well, because of that make what we have in a dancehall. So if you're not talking about coming and Brookings and Dinky and Kerry and Eto, then you can't talk dancehall. Because dancehall never stand alone. Someone just start with dancehall in the 90s from Bogle time, and dancehall exists from 1980. That is a full 12 years before Bogle came into existence. And remember, all credit to the man that put us on the map, which is Bogle.
Yeah, man. Great Bogle.
But we've had dancehall 12 years prior to Bogle's. Bogle being out here as a dancer, you know?
Yeah. Is there a danger of the dancing culture in Jamaica get diluted by overseas influence? If that makes sense.
Yeah, man, it makes sense, but it happened already.
Oh, say it ain't so, Orville. Say it ain't so. Yeah, how is that? Tell me.
It happened already, bro, and it can't, and you can't stop it, because cultures are always collide. You get what I say? Cultures. When the world opens as it is now, and you know, people coming into your culture, and you know, I remember, you know, we are an amalgamation of different things.
Yeah.
We just work out dance. I can remember I said the Spanish did there, the English did there. So our culture is an amalgamation of all of these people. We pass through our culture, the Chinese them there and there. But we wrote a story for dancehall that makes dancehall absolute. So we know what a dancehall beat is, just like how we know what a reggae beat is. Once you hear the beat, you know, say this is dancehall, this is reggae. So what we need to do now is hold on the apartheid there.
Yeah.
And know, say, if somebody forwarding with something, a dancer, you can explain, say, yo, this is this. You get what I say? Just like how there was this big argument about trap dancehall, see? And there was a disagreement between me and some dancers about trap dancehall, because everybody gone in a trap. I'm gonna ask a question about, you know, what is trap? What is trap dancehall? They never answer the question, but you know, me get my fair share of burnout where, you know, man I said, my old, man I say, me I go and let me want control dancehall, man I say, me I fight against the youths them because a new thing in, and them say everything but answer the question, what is trap dancehall? Because how me know it, dancehall has a big influence by hip hop. The seed of hip hop is dancehall.
Facts.
So when you play, tell anybody go play something like Romantic Call by Patra. And when the hip hop part, you know, that I play, you hear it. When the dancehall part I play, you hear it. So you can say, all right, see, this is the dancehall, this is the hip hop. But with trap, what them call trap dancehall, I don't hear nothing in the rhythm that makes it dancehall. Me hear a trap beat, and then me hear a dancehall DJ on a trap beat. And remember, the genre is defined by the beat, not by who dep on the beat. Because remember, you know, if you put a dancehall DJ on a country and western beat, if you take him voice off of the beat, you know it's a country and western because of the beat. So if you ever say trap dancehall, you're supposed to tell me whether or not is the drum pattern or the ray in it that makes it dancehall. So you say, this part I at the trap. Listen to that. Kind of play this. The part you know at the dancehall. To play this. So these are the little things where me want dancers to be able to be a part of the conversation. So you know, just go out there and just dance because of dancing. Jamaica history too rich for dancers just go out there and just dance. Because what you do is you keep dancing in one space. Like we can't talk it. We're supposed to can dance it and talk it.